Hey, so I was reading this new Strength of Youth pamphlet.
What for Strength of Youth pamphlet?
The new one we got.
What new one?
Dude, we got it like 3 weeks ago.
We did?
Yeah, it's great.
What?
What can I do to be a righteous influence with those that I date?
How can education benefit me and my future family?
Am I dependable and willing to do the things I say I will do?
How does my testimony of the gospel influence my choice of clothing?
What do the words I use say about me? How does my choice of media affect my thoughts and actions?
How sensitive am I to the needs and desires of my family members?
What kind of friend am I?
How can I express sincere gratitude for my blessings?
Am I honest in all my conversations and dealings? Does the music I listen to invite the Spirit?
What am I doing each day to care for my body?
How can I bring the power of the atonement into my life?
Are my choices leading me to lasting happiness?
What more can I do to keep the Sabbath day holy?
What opportunities do I have to serve others?
Do I understand why my sexual purity is essential to my happiness?
Do I recognize that all I have comes from the Lord?
Check it out. They updated entertainment and media. I'm so stoked. It says, if there is anything virtuous, lovely, or of good report, or praiseworthy, we seek after these things. From the Articles of Faith, 113.
You know, about video games, you know, they can be violent and have bad stuff in it, and it can affect you and the people around you, so just try to keep off it.
Kevin, that's a very good point on video games. And but I learned something else about video games. The mission president about 8 years ago said that when missionaries come into the field, that he has two problems with them, the most that he has to deal with. Number one was video games. And he said the missionaries have become addicted to those video games, and they have to stay completely away from them, and it's hard when they're missionaries out in the mission field to do that. So really now is the time to prepare, like staying off those video games and not spending so much time.
I guess the obvious question is, why do you think we're given the Strength of Youth?
Stay strong in the gospel as youth so that we can grow to be stronger as we're adults.
Do you think we could like use it like in our everyday lives though? Or is it just like for those who are absolutely perfect? Or is it like for everyone?
For everyone.
And every day.
So like how could you use it every day though?
Like, keeping your body healthy and stuff like that. Like, make sure you take care of it, eating the right things and doing the right stuff.
Is it just for when you're a teenager?
No! What do you think are like other ways we could use it? I personally could see it like in music, because like there's so much music out there that like is definitely questionable, I guess you could say. And this is pretty much like your guide on what you can listen to and what you can't, you know?
You can use it as when your friends or somebody says, oh, it's okay to go to an R-rated movie or to listen to this type of music. It tells you pretty definitely in there what you need to be doing, and so that you aren't influenced by your friends.
I have something. Keeping the standards in this booklet will help you be worthy to attend the temple where you can perform sacred ordinances for your ancestors now and make essential covenants for yourself in the future.
Who wrote that?
The first presidency.
Wow.
Hey, what about this new section, self-reliance?
When I was reading in the work in self-reliance, I saw that a lot of it talks about like helping out and like participating like with your family and stuff. And like it says like one thing that popped out to me is like do your best in like church callings because like they're important, and I guess if you learn in seminary you're foreordained to do this, you know. So and then also like not be like idle in the things that you do, like be productive like in your schoolwork, in life, and like it talks a lot about like tithing, and so pretty much being an active person in the church and in life.
I agree with what you said about the work, Bree. It's very important to learn how to work, especially when you guys are at this age. If you can work hard and diligently, you know, it's a great talent to have, and you'll always be successful in whatever you do.
I guess like language, just like when you're in like class and you're just like chilling, and then somebody next to you is like, this teacher is so like blank or whatever, and you could just be like, hey, stop it, you know, like quit it out. I don't want to hear that.
I know that the For Strength of Youth is good for us as youth in our church because it's really teaching us how we should live our lives, and it's really helping us to be stronger in the church, and it keeps us strong and safe. Like there are things in the book that like keeping yourself healthy and stuff like that, and if you don't keep yourself healthy, then you run the risk of injuring your body, and your body is housing your spirit for your life on this earth. So I know that every topic in here is important for our lives as we're here on earth, and important for us to return to the celestial kingdom. And I say these things in the name of Jesus Christ, amen.
No one has described the teenage years as being easy. They're often years of insecurity, of feeling as though you just don't measure up, of trying to find your place with your peers, of trying to fit in. This is a time when you're becoming more independent and perhaps desire more freedom than your parents are willing to give you right now. They are also prime years when Satan will tempt you and will do his utmost to entice you from the path which will lead you back to that heavenly home from which you came, and back to your loved ones there, and back to your Heavenly Father. The world around you is not equipped to provide the help you need to make it through this often treacherous journey. So many in our society today seem to have slipped from the moorings of safety and drifted from the harbor of peace. Is there a way to safety? Is there an escape from threatened destruction? The answer is a resounding yes. I counsel you to look to the lighthouse of the Lord. I've said it before. I will say it again. There's no fog so dense, so night, so dark, no gale so strong, no mariner so lost, but what the lighthouse of the Lord can rescue. It beckons through the storms of life. It calls this way to safety, this way to home. It sends forth signals of light, easily seen and never failing. If followed, those signals will guide you back to your heavenly home.